Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Sonny. Thank you so much for your kind message. Thanks for dropping by anyway. Yeah, I know that people are busy. I'm also really busy as well recently, so not as much time to stream or stream as long, and my schedule's been a bit all over the place as well, but we tried to get something done at least. Yep, so the KT-R1 is one of the first devices I ever bought. I think it was among the first maybe two or three that I bought. And I was quite... Kyle is agile. Okay, yeah, cool. So yeah, this handheld's been... let me just turn down this opera music a bit. This handheld did not get a good reception at all. And it's pretty interesting how it's gone for this one. So I'm starting at 100% battery. We're playing PSP. We're playing PSP, PPSSPP. So we can go down and most of the PSP games that I usually look at. So we're starting with Wars Battlefront II. And we also have... we have tons of games. So let's get on with just clearing this dust off the top. And yeah, so we're running at quite a big upscale already, 3 times upscale, and you might notice that this screen is a bit sort of a strange shape. You might notice that it's a 3x2 screen. It's not a 4x3 screen, so it's not like this, for example. This is more of a square, right? And then it's not a 16:9 either, like the RP4 Pro. It's a 3x2, so you'll see straight away it's a bit of an odd shape. Right. Yeah, sorry, that wasn't very good, but the screen is 3x2 aspect ratio, which is the aspect ratio of a Game Boy Advance. So when you're playing Game Boy Advance games, it actually fills the entire screen. When you're playing 4x3 games, sorry, you get left and right borders, and when you're playing 16:9 games like this, you actually get top and bottom borders. And even though you get these borders, it's good for like a lot of, like, it's very versatile, which is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, it's kind of good actually. I think that's one of the best aspects of this handheld. That the screen is so versatile, and you can kind of do some weird things with it. In one of my videos a long time ago, like, I was playing Nintendo DS like this, vertical style, because you could fit both Nintendo DS screens one over the other. So that was a pretty interesting way to play it. I should do a stream like that actually, because that would be quite fun. But today we're going to try something a bit easy. Kyle is agile. Is it running Android? Yes, it is. So I'm just running PPSSPP. I can go out into Android here. You can see me, moving around in Android. That's all Android. And actually, Gamma OS came out for this device. So it's actually running Gamma OS. And with Gamma, you get a lot of optimizations. In terms of like battery life, the battery life's much improved from the stock. Loads of stuff has been improved. The colors have been improved. Some of the bugs and things. It's quite good. Which Android version? I'll have to check actually, because I don't remember which. I don't remember which version it is. Let me just check. I think it might be 11. Let me just check. I could just check here, can't I? Of course. Where is it? The settings. I was looking on Google. That was a bit stupid of me. Okay. It is Android. It is Android 12. Yes, that was Gerard. That was the proper way to do it rather than Google. Yes, it's Android 12, and you can see like these SIM card things. So it is actually available with the SIM card. So it is 4G capable if you buy a 4G one, which is pretty cool. Ayan, welcome back to the stream. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Yeah, it's cute is an interesting way. Excuse me, way to describe it, because it is actually not that big. So I have a RG35XX Plus here, or maybe a Miyoo Mini Plus. That might be a even better comparison. So Miyoo Mini Plus is like that big. So if that gives you an idea of how big this device is, it's actually quite small. It's like the size of let's say an iPhone Max with the case on. So it's quite, you know, it's not as big as other devices for sure. I believe I think it's 4.5? I think it's this 4.5 inch device. Carl is agile, yeah. So it's very stupid, right? But because they called this color white, but by no means it's definitely not white. It is like cigarette smoke brown, or cigarette smoke beige. It's that color that you get when you know, you've seen those old IBM PC, those 486 computers, where you know, those like really old computers with the turbo button. It's like that kind of brown. So it's quite funny. Another thing which is different about this handheld is you can get it in two different options. You can get it with the D-pad at the bottom, or you can get it with the joystick at the bottom. So or top, or reversed, or whatever. So I've gone for the joystick top option, but you can get one with this flipped. Spengler, thank you so much for dropping by. It's great. Okay, T-Tox, is this better than the RP4 P? So this is it's using a G99 processor, which I believe is a bit slower than the Dimensity. I think it's 1100 in the RP4 Pro. So it's a little bit slower, yeah. It's not as powerful as those handhelds. Oh, Gerard, the power animation does actually appear in a lot of these. The power animation even appears on this. I think it's an Android thing. So what I'm going to do, what I want to do for this game, actually, I want to bind... okay, I want to just start... Let's just start a game, instant action. Let's maybe go on something else, like... let's go to Endor. Let's go to Endor today. Conquest. But I want to use the right stick. And as we get into the controls, I'd say that the controls are the part when this handheld starts to become a little bit harder to recommend, because the controls are not perfect at all. They're quite far from perfect, actually. And it was a big criticism when this came out. Okay, so I've got my movement there, so I'm just going to bind... Oh, how am I going to do this? I'm just going to bind my buttons here. So I create a game config. Is that working? Oh, yeah. Create a game config, and then I'm just going to put my my pad to here. Oh, actually, I should. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, I'll mess this up. I should have done this before the stream, really, but the stream hadn't officially started. Anyway, I'm just going to do this to make moving around my character a bit easier. Hopefully, I've got that correct. So any PSP game that you have, you can probably do this where you bind the right stick, and then there you go. You've got dual stick controls, which is pretty cool. Right, so let's get on with it. Let's move towards these enemies. Okay, where are these guys? Oh, someone's shooting at me. Also, so I'm running out of 3x resolution, which is actually pretty good. I probably could go to 4. Oh, what's that? Munitions droid. What the hell's it? Oh. Okay, I killed an Ewok. Okay, it's a Dark Trooper. Okay, there's a lot of those Ewoks. But this is very playable. I don't see any speed issues. To be honest, I don't foresee any big speed issues today because the CPU in this, or the chip, is quite powerful. It's reasonably... Oh, that guy's shooting at me. The chip is... yeah, the chip is quite good. In terms of power, you can push it quite far on PSP. I'd say like PS... Plays Darth Vader, that sounds good to me. You can kind of push the PSP definitely, but then PS2 and GameCube are going to be where it gets a bit more harder to run. Okay, how do I jump around? Right. Oh, Darth Vader got... Oh man, what's going on? Why is Darth Vader being... Oh my god, am I getting... Oh, what? Darth Vader's getting smashed here. That's not like it. Let's slash that guy. Oh no. That was a disaster. NL Long Players, Silent Hill 2, does it run on it? Yes, it certainly does actually. It certainly does. So I've played Silent Hill 2 on this device before, PS2 game, obviously, on around 1 or 1.5x resolution. If you want to choose the PAL version, you could do, but I think the NTSC one actually runs okay. Let me go for the Rebels this time. Gerard, yeah, I can play WipEout and Gran Turismo. That would be some good games. I did want to play Gran Turismo actually. I wasn't sure whether to put this as the sort of cover game. But I thought that this one might be a bit different, so I put this one on instead. But Gran Turismo, I do like that one. Oh, I forgot to download the cheats, didn't I? Yeah, and I think some of the PSP cheats, you could probably try to activate them in terms of getting like 60 FPS hacks or 30 FPS locks, higher detail. I think some of those cheats are going to be quite good on this. Those PSP cheats. Okay. Oh, we did have some slight dip there. That's pretty interesting actually. I didn't realise it would be dipping sort of around here. Yeah, it got like maybe a 5 FPS dip just then. Just as I was walking up those bridges. Whoa, that's an ATST there. Oh, that was a bad idea. Let's throw some thermal detonators on there. It's probably a bad idea to attack that head on. Into vehicle. Okay, where's the vehicles? Oh, Darth Vader is in the Darth Vader's running around. Oh, there's a lot of these ATSTs. I'm gonna get smashed. Oh, I'm losing. Oh man. Okay, this guy looks a bit... I think that some of these look a bit brown. These guys look a bit brown. A chemical burrito, that is, yeah, some good insight there. So, there is a... oh no, Darth Vader's going to come... Oh, Darth Vader just killed me. Yeah, that is a good insight there. The G99 chip is going to appear in another handheld this year. So it's going to appear in the ZPG Unicorn, which is the highly anticipated, I think it's a 720p device, but it's got a very, very unique screen, which is a square screen. And G99 chip plus that screen is going to be pretty cool, I think. Okay, what's going on here? Trying to kill Darth Vader. Oh. I got killed by Darth Vader. Alright, I'm going to leave it here for Star Wars Battlefront. But we'll move on. I'm going to save that maybe for next time. Okay. Alright, let's move over now to... Whoops. Let's just bring that over. Actually, I'm gonna exit to menu, settings. I'm just gonna put a bind for the menu. Put it on L3, I think. Right. Yeah. So I mean, I've done quite a few videos on this actually. Some of my long form videos are on this handheld. If you want to know a bit more about what I thought about it a while ago. And yeah, I think that it's kind of the Achilles heel of this is going to be the controls. So the controls can be a bit... Yeah, can be a bit crap, to be honest. Xbox Game Cloud. I'm not sure about that actually, because... Xbox Game Cloud, I believe, is on the. I believe it's a browser, right? Should be okay. Should be no issue. I think it's like a browser based thing. Okay, what's going on? Steve with the comment here. Okay. I was getting this issue earlier actually, where my PSP was crashing. I'm not sure what it was. Let me try again. Oh, what's going on? Why is it with these quirky handhelds? They always like do something you're not expecting. Oh, there you go. Okay. How's this compared to the RG405M? So I'm afraid I don't have a 405M here. I do have a Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, so I can do that size comparison here. So it's a bit of a thick boy, I'd say that. It's quite a bit thick, but it does have quite a big battery in it. That's the reason why. So you can see it has those like clicky style of triggers as well, but it's basically just a slab. It's just a slab. Here's a Miyoo Mini Pocket again. Miyoo Mini Plus, sorry, not a Pocket. But yeah, it's that kind of gives you an idea of how big it is. It's very small. This is terrible actually, sorry. Yeah, that's a really good. That's a really good point, actually. Chemical burrito. Like, how did they make it so? Like, they were calling this white. They were calling this white, and if you bought this and yeah, I think I've said this before, but if you bought this and then thought it was going to be white, I think you'd be a bit pissed. I knew in advance when I was buying it that it would come like this because I think I saw some photographs of it. But yeah, this is not nice. If somebody said, "Here's a white handheld," yeah. But the fact that this has got Gamma OS on it now really like fixes a lot of the software issues. So the only things that may need some attention later are the controls. And apparently I've heard, but this has been going on for a while. Apparently the creator of this is coming up with some new controls, like some new switches, which is pretty interesting because I don't think anyone has ever tried to kind of update their handheld like quite so far ahead after it's been launched. So this is quite new. So apparently they're going to come out with a new D-pad which makes it clicky, and there's some new buttons as well, because at the moment the buttons, they're quite soft and can be a bit yeah, just a bit spongy, I'd say. Okay, I'm running at 3 times resolution here, and I'm getting 70. Oh, just as I go around that corner, it's sped up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down to I had it there, yeah. I'm going to come down to 2 times resolution and see how that helps, because I did see some speed issues there. Okay, and I think that's fixed up the speed issues. So I'm getting 60 now. Right. So I was playing the previous game at 3 times, but yeah, this one is working well at 2 times. It looks very, very nice. Ooh. Just as I said that, you got like a shader dip, but it's recovered again. Oh, let's make sure I don't crash into those mines. Oh, there's a little bit of shader stutter and special effects stutter. But yeah, I might have some odd PSP settings, like emulator settings, which are kind of causing this, but this generally is running pretty well. It's running pretty good actually, 60 FPS. But yeah, we need to just... Maybe there's some options I can use to clear up those stutters and things. Or maybe it's just a case of playing the game a bit. Whoa. Okay, yeah, a bit of slowdown when there's some special effects. Okay, I can see those. Yes, I can see those like missile effects and weapon effects are not causing as much trouble the further I get on in the race. Okay, it's become a bit easier to play as well without all those dips. Whoa. Oh, as you go around that corner though, that's not good. Okay. Okay, let's go for another race. Oh, Steve, you don't like the you don't like the buttons. Yeah, I'm not too keen on the colours either, but it's okay. It's not bad. It's strange how there's not many. It's strange how there's not many handhelds with this chip in it. Because it seems like a really a decent one. It's not very it doesn't need a fan, and it's I think it's quite efficient as well. So I'm a bit surprised that not more handhelds came out with this chip, and so many came out with the T618. Because the T618 is, I think it's okay, but I'd rather have this for sure. I'm just crashing into everything now. Because of those reasons, we don't need a fan, and we can get more battery out of it as well. So I will switch to WipEout Pure probably in a moment, and then we'll play some Gran Turismo as well. If TMS was here, I guess he would like some racing games. And I don't think that the the top and bottom black bars, I don't think they're that bad actually. They're not too offensive. I have heard of some people, using the aspect ratio functionality of PPSSPP to sort of cut off some of the side. I guess that works in some games because remember on PSP we got a couple of games where they were actually 4x3, and that's that would be a way, if you cut off the left and right, you could play those games, those PSP games, perfectly, I guess. So I'm wondering if I have that cache ISO into memory thing on, because I'll check that in a moment, because I remember that was causing some stutters last time. So if I have that option on, I'm gonna make sure it's turned off. Because I was just messing around with the options before this. Okay, let me just check those settings. Right, so I'm using Vulkan 2x for this game. I'm needing 2x. Thankfully, it has VSync, which I've had some issues with earlier. Okay, so curves quality, I could maybe drop that to low. Upscale texture, so I left the textures not unupscaled, and then that's all normal. So what was I doing before, which was dumb? Where is it? So this is all okay, I guess. Cache, yeah. So I've got cache ISO into RAM, so that might not be too wise to do, because I remember I've had some stuttering issues with that. Okay, we'll switch to WipEout Pulse in a moment. I'll just turn this cache ISO option off because I think it was quite stupid of me to put that on. But yeah, let's go in. So I'm going to be at 2x resolution again, and let's bring in WipEout Pure. Steve, actually I thought that this, so there was black, there was this color, I think there was some yellow, and there was a purple one. The purple was more like a pink. But the colored ones, the rainbow color ones, like the purple and the yellow one, they actually ended up with really bad light bleed, which was a huge issue for some of the models of this. The black one didn't suffer from any light bleed, and neither did this one. Okay, let's just go. Let's go to Chengdu. Okay, I think the menus are better on the other game. Okay, still some stutters. I feel like this is a good shape as well, in terms of just fitting in your hand. It's not like it's not curved at all, but then I actually feel like it's the thickness helps it. Oh, that was a bad, that was a terrible corner. But the thickness kind of helps it a bit in terms of being good to grip. Oh, this game's a bit harder than the previous one, I think. Okay, so a bit of stuttering again. Not sure if there's some settings that I've got wrong, or if there's some ways to smooth those out. Oh. Okay, so this game seems to be running. This one seems to be running a bit better than the previous Pulse. I think I'm playing Pure right now, right? I could be wrong. Mixed up my wipeouts. Okay, a bit of FPS drop when that bomb went off behind us. Oh, that's okay. That special effect caused a bit of slowdown. Whoa, I went around that corner in the wrong way. Oh wow. I really did like the PSP wipeout. Whoa, I got blown up. I really did like the PSP wipeouts. They were good games, especially because they were running at 60. I'm going to beat this guy. No, I'm not going to beat this guy. Oh, I got him. Maybe I got him. Yeah, nice. All right, let's call it there for. Wipeout. Whichever version it is I was playing. What was this one? WipEout Pure, yeah, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to put Gran Turismo on now, which was the last quest. So let's go for Gran Turismo. I might have some settings funny actually. Let me just check those settings again. So is there anything I shouldn't be pushing? So I don't have any of the speed hacks on, so that's quite good, I guess. I do have this buffer off, so let me try that. I know the default for that buffer thing is 2, so let's mess around with some of these settings. Okay, what else can I mess around with? I don't have the upscaling on, the texture upscaling that is, and I think that's about it. I've got this like slower clock reel sync, so maybe I'll turn that off. And I'm not overclocking the CPU at all. I've just put that on the default. Okay, so let's try Gran Turismo. I'll leave it at 2 times resolution, but maybe I could go to 3, but we'll see. Okay, these games take a little bit longer to boot, which is a bit odd on this handheld. Is this game even going to boot? I've seen some odd stuff before. Oh, the emulator is there. Okay. I was getting this earlier and I wasn't quite sure what's going on. Let me try again. Gran Turismo. Yeah, I don't know what that is actually. I'll have to find out why PPSSPP is not like booting my game straight away. Yeah, Thomas, I did have I had the big version. I think it was 8 gigabytes. I did have the 8 gigabyte one, but I sold that one and I kept because I had two. I had a 4, and then a 4 and an 8, and then I sold the 8. And I kept this 4. They were both the same configuration, you know, with the joystick at the top and both in beige, or in retro cigarette brown. Thomas, yes, it is the G99. Okay, I'm running at 2 times the resolution just for the record. Which should I play actually? Should I just play Gerard? Should I just play single player? I'm not sure what I should be doing. Single race, drift. I guess single race, right? Is there a specific course that might be good for me to try? The name of this handheld is the KTPocket KT-R1. Oh, so it looks like I've only got one car. So I'm not sure which track is a good one to try. So if Gerard, you know which track is a good one for me to go for, then I can go for one. Forest Hill. Okay, let me look for that one. Thanks for that. By the way, I think you've probably played more Gran Turismo PSP than me. Is it Deep Forest or is it for Autumn Ring? Also good. Okay. Let me try and find this track. Forest Hill. Oh, where the hell's Forest Hill? Okay, Autumn is in the beginning. Okay, this one. Right. I'll go for this. Alright. Okay, let's see how this does. Oh, some weirdness already going on. Okay, should I be playing... Whoa. Should I be playing in the overview? Oh, that's a weird view. Okay, I'll just stick to the cockpit, the indoor view. The inside view, sorry. Indoor. I am not going to be good at this game, alright? So, just be well. I'm not good at simulation races. But I'll try and stay with the pack of cars here. I feel like the game is not doing too badly, in terms of like what's going on the screen. Okay, the 556 is choppy. That's interesting because I think the 556 is a better... I'm sure the 556 is a better chip than this. That's interesting. Like, I didn't know that these would sort of, you know, the 556 and this would be similar. I thought the 556 was just like playing better. Okay. Okay, that guy's getting ahead of me now. Let's try and overtake him. Oh, there's that big turn. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going to crash into his back. Oh, I realised, I noticed that Gran Turismo actually has a lot of like high resolution patches or the texture patches. I found that pretty interesting. There's not that many games with that kind of support on the PSP, but I think this is one of them where you can download high resolution textures and then apply them to the game. That should work for the Android version as well. And yeah, as I was saying before, the top and bottom black bars are actually not that offensive on this device. And then you have some 3x2 games, or the 4x3 games as well on PS2, GameCube. So they're going to actually look good with even the left and right black bars as well. So 16:9 content, like, it's not too bad. Not too bad on this device. Okay, let's take it to the finish. Nice. No, Jared, it's not not my kind of game, I think. Maybe let's watch some of the replay. I might even try to upscale it to 3 times and see if it can do something. Here, this might be a bit of a stretch, but we'll see. Okay, I'm at 3 times resolution now in the replay, which is okay. So it's a little bit. The FPS is moving a bit. Oh, it's sort of leveling out now, and it's actually okay as well. So this is at 3 times resolution. Remo Retro Game, hello, welcome. So it's a reasonably decent showing from the KT-R1 here. Oh, okay. Just as I was saying that, you went around that corner and then it slowed down to like 80% or something. So I think the way to play this game, yeah, it should be 2 times if you want a fully stable experience. But this is still pretty impressive at 3 times for this replay. Okay, any suggestions for the next PSP game? Okay. Monster Hunter Portable. Okay, let me try Monster Hunter Portable. Okay, let me drop this down to 2 times. And let's see. So Gran Turismo was not too bad actually. And I hope that this doesn't bloody crash. Okay, I do have LocoRoco, so we can play that in a moment. And then the next game was Monster Hunter Portable, so hopefully I've got that one. Monster Hunter. Okay, so we have Monster Hunter Freedom, Freedom 2, or Unite. So, Thomas, which one should I choose from Freedom, Freedom 2, and Freedom Unite? By the way, I never got Bejeweled 2. Oh. I think Bejeweled, you could probably play the Android version, right? Okay, so Unite. Alright, let's go for Unite. Okay, so I've got a really strange problem here. I don't think I've seen this anywhere else where the emulator seems to crash every every time I sort of switch the game. But let me anticipate that next time. But it looks like I have to restart the emulator every time I change the game, which is a bit strange, which I've not seen before. Okay, this is starting up now. I'm not sure if it's a bug or something in this in this device, or yeah, not sure what that is. I'm using the version, Gerard, or I think somebody was using the Play Store version of PPSSPP. Maybe I'm using the one downloaded, like the APK downloaded from the website. Okay, something about this handheld, right, is the speakers get really loud. Right, that's at full volume. So I'll bring it back down a bit, but the volume of the speakers, actually everything about the speakers I think is quite good. The bass is maybe a little bit, could be just a tad more present, but the speaker quality is quite good. And also they're front firing speakers, which is a little bit rare in terms of some of these higher end devices. Alright, let's get into this. I've had enough looking at monster skins and things. Okay. Okay, import your character or just create a new one. Okay, there you go. There's the classic music. Okay, is this already the game? Or is this just a movie? Oh, yeah, okay, it's just a movie. Yeah, LocoRoco, it's the tilt one, right? Yeah, LocoRoco is a pretty good game. I'll play that with the volume at max. Okay, I'm gonna skip this cutscene. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward this now. Oh, actually, the fast forward doesn't. Okay. Oh, we're in the game. You're finally awake. Okay, what's going on? Oh. Okay, I think we're in the game now. This looks promising. Okay, right, so we're in the game now. How do I run? Right, nice. Okay, exit. Alright, so the FPS looks pretty good. Not seeing any issues. I'm gonna straight away drop it onto 3 times upscale. So I'm at 2 right now. Let's go up to 3. See how we get on. Whoops. Okay, no problems at all. 3 times upscale. In here anyway. Let's try again to 4. So that'll be a 1080p. Okay, still good. Right, so we're at a 4 times upscale now. This game looks probably pretty easy to run. Latro, welcome back. Whoa, okay, so at 4 times upscale, the text looks very sharp now. That's quite nice. Looks really good. Okay, you're going to ask me a favour. I'll go check in with the village chief. Okay, where's the village chief? This way maybe? No, okay. Okay, is the village chief in here? Where is he? Come on. What did he say? Okay, he said something. He said something different then at that time. Okay, greetings. Oh, okay, goods. I don't need the goods. I don't need. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could come down. Oh. Okay, I don't want a pig. Okay, much to learn, much to learn. You could take some work from Granny. Okay, was that the bit? Okay, let's take some work from Granny. Training school. Okay, take the road to the left. Enter the training school, okay. Alright, I'm probably not gonna play a lot of this if it's just gonna be training. Okay, can I just go for the... Is that it? Okay, finish training. Can I just finish the... Yeah. Just skip the training. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's do this. Okay, offline gathering hall. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, I know that already. Oh shit. There's a lot of explanation at the beginning of Monster Hunter games. I feel like when I was playing the Switch Monster Hunter game, it was a lot more... Like, it was a lot quicker to get into a situation where you were taking out some monsters. Yeah, there's a lot of exposition here. Okay, where's the bloody quest? Can I just go, man? Oh. Get me on a quest. Get me on a bloody quest. Okay, how do I initiate? Who's giving the? Is it that one? Oh, okay, nice. All right, finally. All right, let's do it. Do it. Let's do this. Okay, this is like 4 times upscale, running pretty good. Lautaro, yeah, I think that the aspect ratio is not too distracting. Like the letterboxing is actually like it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Where's my weapon? Okay, there you go. Nice. All right. Okay, where am I going now? Oh, I don't have a stick now. Oh, okay. So in this game, I could actually bind the left and right to my right stick. Right, it's pretty. This is pretty nice for 4 times upscale, actually. Pretty nice. Yeah, it looks alright. Okay. I'm not going to kill any of these monsters, I think. Let's just run past them and see what happens. I mean, I know that's the whole point, but I always feel a bit... Since someone said, you know, you're just killing defenseless animals. I kind of thought Monster Hunter is a bit... I don't know. Let's just have a run around in the fields. Alright, yeah, there we go. It's a good view. Pacifist monster... Yeah, I'm going to do a pacifist Monster Hunter run. Oh, did it? Okay. That guy didn't actually attack me, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, right. So I think I'll leave it there. I feel like I've ran around a bit in the town, and I've ran around a bit up here as well. Okay, let me. Can I? All right. At least I can do a bit of platforming as well. Oh, okay. Anyway. All right. Let's leave with this one. Let's move on to the next game, which is LocoRoco. I think if you're playing this game, you could map the D-pad left and right to do your camera turns or your camera movement, and that would be pretty good. So I think it's a very good showing for Monster Hunter Unite. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, LocoRoco, I expect. Okay, let me just exit the emulator because of this weird bug. Yeah, there we go. PPSSPP. Let's go for Loco. Whoa. Let's go for LocoRoco. LocoRoco 1. Right. I think I'm still at a... Okay, why is my button not working? Oh, okay, that's why, yeah. The upscale I think is still 4 times. Yep. Still 4 times upscale. This looks amazing. This is looking really amazing on the screen. Alright, let's go. Okay, the sound is actually really good as well. Okay, if I go louder, I'm gonna get complaints from my wife, so... But who cares? It can go really loud. This... Like, it can go so loud, this handheld, that it kind of vibrates the shell of the device, which is kind of weird, kind of distracting, but it's quite cool. The speakers are really powerful. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. So this is looking amazing at 4 times upscale. I don't see any reason to go higher than this. But yeah, there you go. Because it's already 1080p. And the screen is, I think it's 1650 by 1080p as well. So it kind of, we're getting like, you know, native resolution basically. Okay, how do I squeeze down there? Oh, okay. Alright, does it... Alright, okay, I got it. Oops. Okay, nice. Okay, tiny bit of stuttering there. Tiny bit of sound stutter. Oh, I lost the LocoRoco. It's just absorbing. Oh, yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, how do I get out of here? Okay, let's see if I can get out of here. Oh, what happened there? Oh, that was the exit. Okay, nice. I mean, I think this is probably one of the easier games to run, but 4 times resolution doesn't seem to be an issue. Okay, let's try Tekken then. I think there's a request earlier for Tekken. I'm pretty sure Tekken will run pretty well as well, but we'll give it a go. Where's my PSP? Okay. So I think there's 2 versions of Tekken. I will try, is it Dark Resurrection or 6? I think I'll try 6. Where is it? Okay, let's try 6. Tekken 6. Rehan Khan, this device probably can't run Warzone. I'm not sure if it's got the Google Play certification. I'm not sure about that actually. And also, actually, I think the graphics might be good enough to do it. It might. I'd have to try it. I'd have to try it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think I probably will have to try that. Okay, so we got a crash here, which looks like an Android issue, but yeah, that's a bit unfortunate that my Android is playing up. Not totally sure why I'm needing to restart every time to get a game working, but maybe I can talk to Gamma OS about that. Okay, I've left it on 4 times upscale, so we'll see. We'll see if we can still keep up. I may need to go down to 3, but we'll see. Or even 2. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm really surprised that the menu is kind of still working. Just pick my RAM. But it doesn't look like it's upscaled, actually. The text still looks a bit blurry. Let me just check my settings again. Okay, I'm still at 4 times upscale. I'm just going to drop the volume down a little bit because it's a bit too loud. All right. Yep, I know you're asking about Warzone Mobile, but I think that this handheld might not be able to do it, just because of the certification. All right, so I'm at 4 times upscale here, and I'm a bit surprised, to be honest. But here we kind of start running into the things which are a little bit like dodgy about the KT-R1, which is the D-pad is not great, I'd say. And it's kind of good that they are upgrading it, or the guy who made this handheld is working on something to improve the situation. And I would be like interested into seeing that D-pad upgrade that he's going to do, because I think the D-pad as it is right now is not great. It's very well, it's just a bit too spongy, a bit hard to press, a bit harsh on the thumb. But the performance of this device is quite good. On PSP anyway. Nice. Okay, Gerard. Silent Hill Origins. I think it's. I think there was a couple of Silent Hills on PSP. Silent Hill Shattered Memories, I think, came out as well, and all of those games are quite good. Definitely worth playing. Okay, Rehan Khan, a budget handheld that plays Warzone. What's your budget? Is it like 150 USD? About 150 USD. I think probably the cheapest thing that you can get that can play Warzone like reliably would be like a phone, like a phone that you know that can play Warzone, and one of those controllers that attaches to the side. That might be the best way to do it. Because generally these handhelds, the Android ones especially, the SoC or the chip is not as good as the phones, so it's going to be an easier time to get yourself, you know, like a phone, and then get the controller attachment together. I think that's the sort of most cost-effective way to get like a high spec device that can play Warzone. Yeah, that might be the best way. Whereas if you like emulators and things, you know, the handheld is a bit more of the, sounds like the way to go, I think. But a Warzone specific, you're looking for a device with like good Google Play certification. You know, it's reliable, it has updates and stuff, and it will stay on Google Play. But yeah, these devices, you know, like a popular one as well, like, you know, Samsung or something like that. Maybe like a used Samsung, which is, you know, got good specs. That might be the way to go with the controller attachment. Okay, so Silent Hill Origins was suggested earlier, so let's drop that one. I'm still at 4 times resolution. So this is a bit crazy. Okay, Dan Wiz, you got one of these in the mail yesterday because the curiosity got the best of you. Okay, so I'm sure you've seen a lot of mixed reviews. You know, you've got some quite scathing reviews, let's say, and then you've got some middling reviews. There's not many people who went out there and said, you know, this is the best thing ever, which is kind of interesting. But and I don't think this is the best thing ever either. But then I also think that this is not as bad as some people said, because some people really, you know, laid into this handheld, and I don't think it's that bad. Okay, Gerard, it has a long intro, but do you know what? With PPSSPP, we can use the powers of fast forward, which is a cool reason why we emulate. So I'm just going to bring the resolution to 1 times, and then I'm going to fast forward like 800%. Oh, and you can actually skip it. You can skip it. So the PSP version had skip. Okay, so I remember someone got me to play this on the PS2 before. I'm going to try 1080p. Okay, so 1080p for 4 times resolution is no good. Let's come down to 3 times. Wow, okay, surprisingly 3 times is okay at this sort of static scene. Okay, so Danwiz, maybe I can give you some tips. Install Gamma OS as soon as you can, because it fixes a lot of the software issues that you have. Also fixes the if you notice your screen has like a green tint, Gamma OS can clean that up and fix it. Ian, okay, the device is, I think originally was like $200 or something. It was quite it's quite on the expensive side, but I believe if you're in the UK you can get this for really like cheap, because there's a guy on eBay selling it like for £130 or something. And I feel like that's more in line with the price it should be. Maybe it's slightly overpriced, but still quite good for the chip that you're getting. And when the updated controls come out, apparently you can get the controls for free, or for postage cost. So that might be something worth investigating. Okay, so I'm at 3 times resolution. Let's just check. Yeah, I'm at 3 times resolution, and it's running quite good. Okay, Danwiz, that's excellent. Yep. So I think also you might want to. Whoa! I just went the wrong way. You can also go into the color settings, because in Gamma OS there's some additional color settings and things. You may want to just tweak those a bit to your liking. And then I think there's not that much else to do. Like if you know how to use, you know, you're coming from the, is it the 405M? Yeah, you're coming from the 405M. You probably know, how to get, you know your way around Android and the CPU and fan speed or whatever, this kind of stuff. I mean, not that it has a fan, so, but you know how to configure some of the stuff. Okay, so this fire scene, we're losing a bit of FPS now, and there's this strange like border across the screen, but I feel like that might be part of the game. Okay, so this fire scene is a bit, yeah, definitely a bit heavier, so I'm going to come down to 2 times. And that's more like, yeah, that's more like what we're looking for, 60 FPS. Let's just try not to set myself on fire. Okay, a little bit of stuttering, but still keeping up. It's a dead end there. Don't get burnt. Oh shit. Okay, let's see some weird occult stuff. Ian with a very appropriate emoji. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Well, I already went to that dead end. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try. I remember like the part I meant to play it actually, because I remember last time I played this game, my stream crashed, and yeah, the person who asked for it wanted me to play to a certain point in the hospital. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Gerard, I think that if you want to play like the best Silent Hill to start with, go for Silent Hill 2. And then if you like the series, you can go back and play Silent Hill 1 and 3 and 4. But in my opinion, like the Silent Hill 2 is the best game in the series. Really, really good. Classic. Absolute classic. I love Silent Hill 2. If I was just to play like one of the Silent Hills, it would be 2. And if you want to play it on a handheld, yeah, you can play it on the PS2. That's perfectly fine. But I believe the PC version of Silent Hill 2 is a bit messed up, so maybe avoid that one. There's not that many versions of Silent Hill 2 actually, but yeah, just stick to the PS2 one emulated on Airfare and then that'll be good. So I've not finished Silent Hill 3. I've not got that far in Silent Hill 3 actually. So I was working on Silent Hill 4 a little bit on my holiday on the RG 405 V. But I didn't get that far, unfortunately. So yeah. Silent Hill 4 The Room, it's called. Okay, let's get in here. This looks very sharp still. I mean, I'm just at 2x resolution, but it's still looking quite good. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 Remake, I think it's a bit too, like, I saw the trailer actually, and I think that this might be a bit too sort of action orientated. Because in the trailer there was certainly a lot of shooting in it, and I feel like Silent Hill's not really about the shooting. It's about, I mean, I used to be really good at just running away from the bad guys, running away from the monsters. I used to be quite good at that in Resident Evil as well. But I have got much worse in my time. All right, let's try and find this room which I'm trying to get in. It's not those toilets, right? Maybe just there. I think we're looking for the first like monster. I mean, let's give them a chance. Silent Hill remake. But there's been a lot of missteps in the Silent Hill series after Silent Hill. I'd say like maybe Homecoming or something like that. It started kind of going to crap. This game is okay, Origins, and also Shattered Memories is quite good. But I don't think you can get back to the numbered ones, or the quality of the numbered ones. Okay. Oh, this actually has the same... It has the same lighting bug, which is really weird. You see that light square? So I think this is what the guy, or what someone previously has asked me about, where there's a big like square in the middle of the screen where the lighting bug happens. You see this? I wonder if we can fix that. Okay, finally TMS is here, but I'm afraid he's missed all the racing games in this stream. But it's interesting to find that the bug, the lighting bug, which was mentioned to me on PS2, also happens on the PSP version of this game. Okay, smashed that. I got a hammer. Smashed it. Okay, I don't have a map, but do I have a bloody... Wait a minute, where's my hammer? Oh. Wait a minute, where did my hammer go? I picked a hammer up, but it never came out. Oh, it's probably here, right? Yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah, the lighting bug is there. Okay, let's leave it here for Silent Hill Origins. Unfortunately, there's a lighting bug, but the speed looks good at 2x resolution. But let's move on. GTI Club. Okay, so there's another TMS. You certainly did not miss GTI Club. But if you've got another racing game that I can try, I would be happy to. Oh, did I just... Okay. I just lost that game. It's okay. Alright. Any other racing game besides GTI Club TMS? So I know that's your favourite one. I'm sure GTI Club works fine. Oh, wait a minute. Where's it gone? Wait a minute. I've played GTI Club, right? Oh, I don't know why it's gone. Sega Rally. Oh, crap. What's that? What did I press? Oh, my games are working now, by the way. Before in the... Oh, I played Hannah Montana by accident. Okay, so Sega Rally is it here? Sega Rally Revo. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think we're going to make this the last game of the night. Oh, GTI Club. I've even played that game and I can't find it now. Oh, it's on my yeah. Sorry, it's on my other SD card. It's on the SD card with the Trim UI Smart. I think. I think this will do. This will do you, TMS. So Sega Rally Revo. Let's try and upscale it to 3 times resolution. Let's give it a go, and then we'll see how we can get on. Okay. Okay. I feel like this. Let's go for the Subaru. Okay, someone. Oh wow, that stereo sound was good. All right, sorry, I'm just going to answer that question from someone. So the chip in this device is called the G99, and it is meant to be slightly less powerful than the RG556, but we're finding that it's, today anyway, it's doing quite well on the PSP. We're upscaling sometimes, between 2 and 4 times. Some games are just upscaling to 4 times, no problem at all, 60 FPS. And I'd say that the device sort of can play like some of the PS2 library and some of the GameCube library, and it's doing that like not too badly actually. There is somebody who I think in the KT-R1 Discord, or there's a few people who are playing like Switch games on this device, which is quite crazy. But yeah, it's a really weird. I think Ion has put it quite well. It's quite a weird device. Because of it's very unique, and there's some quirks about it, and yeah, it's quite a weird one, because of the various it's just a weird device. It's just a weird device. Yeah, I mean, as you can see here, I'm upscaled at. I'm playing crap. I'm really bad at driving in general, but I'm playing at 4 times upscale here. Which is quite good. I mean, the resolution of the screen is 1650 by 1080, so it's a strange resolution. But as you can see here, right, it looks very sharp. It looks very good. The colors are good. The colors are excellent, especially when you've installed some custom firmware. Because in the best custom firmware, Gamma OS, you're able to like tune the colors to your liking, whereas on the original firmware, it did appear a bit green or a bit messed up sometimes. It had a tint, so that wasn't too good. But the Gamma OS really does fix a lot of issues with this device, and the remaining issues I would say are the controls. They're not unusable. I mean, as you've seen today, like I've been playing a range of games like racing games or Tekken fighting games, and they're not completely unusable. As I think some reviews have been a bit too harsh about that. And even if you don't like the controls, if you find that they're too spongy or something, the creator of this device is going to be offering like a controls upgrade, which might be something you're interested in as well. So it's the first kind of handheld where, some people might say it's a bit of a, bit of a scam or something, or they're trying to get more money out of you or something. But I just think that maybe I think it's okay, because at least there's an option out there. I think maybe if you had a faulty device up front, then you might feel a bit more hard done by, and I get that. But then I do like the fact that there's some ongoing support for this device, which is, I think it's a bit rare in this market, especially when some manufacturers, the support has been sort of not that good, and just completely missing. So it's a bit of a weird one, this handheld. You kind of got to know what you're getting into if you're interested in this one. So yeah, just be aware of that. Definitely do your homework before you like jump into this one. But yeah, I mean, this handheld is doing very well on PSP actually, and the screen is quite good. It's yeah, the letterboxing is not too intrusive or annoying, and I think it's quite actually pretty cool. Bruce Banner OS. Yeah, someone, I think those 2D games, those like excuse me, those like yeah, those 2D games like Celeste, or I can't think of any of the other ones. I don't know about Sea of Stars, but some people are playing them at like half resolution and saying it's okay. But I mean, I can't comment on that because I haven't tried any Switch on this. But some people have been doing it. TMS LocoRoco. I've already played this game in the stream. Yeah, someone that's what I was kind of alluding to. Because with the GF, the Game Force S, I'm a bit disappointed in the support. Really, I was wishing, I was hoping it was going to be a bit like the KT-R1, where, at least with the KT-R1, the guy was a bit more present. And even though the dates were missed and there was some delays, and we're going to have to pay for some parts, this kind of thing, at least I feel like he's making an effort. Whereas with Gameforce, the guy's just gone, like, and we've got like maybe one message a month. So I think that's a bit yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. It's a bit unfortunate. I know there's some people who really love the Gameforce, like Steve, Tech Toy Tinkerer. I know he loves it, and then there's a couple of other people as well who are really big on the Gameforce, and I get it. I think it's a good device, but just needs a bit more support, just to yeah, to help us out. Okay, by chance I just stopped on this game, so I think that I have to play this one. I don't know what this game is. This is Rocky Balboa. I imagine it's a boxing game. Oh, it's Ubisoft. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Someone I have a Gameforce as well, but it's just sitting in my it's just sitting in a box, and I need some help with it. But yeah. Okay, whoa, we got got actual movie footage. Okay, that music is probably copyrighted as well, but who cares? Yeah, people talking about the GF. It's not good. Oh, I'm gonna fast forward this loading time. Man, that loading was a bit brutal. Okay, I need that music's coming on too often, so I need to fast forward it. Oh, this bloody movie footage as well. Oh, okay. All right, let's go. Oh God. Oh, come on, give me a chance. Oh, I got me in the face. Okay, how do I block? All right, I got it. Okay, that's like dodge. Oh, oops. I think now's probably not a good time to say I'm really bad at boxing games. I mean, you probably know, right? Mike Tyson's and all. Oh man, I'm terrible at this game. Oh, I punched him in the face. I got him with a combo. Actually, something that occurred to me with this handheld, right, is the buttons are very quiet. Like, this is a bit rare because there's some handhelds where the face buttons, you know, where you jam on them and they kind of make a noise. That's something I didn't actually, I wasn't thinking too much about. You know, when you're playing as Rocky and you're spamming your jab, the buttons don't make a noise at all. That's kind of interesting. I know there's some of them, you know, like the Odin 2, the buttons are very loud on it. I'm punching this guy in the face, right, and his energy is not going down at all. Like, it's going to take me hours to take this guy out. Power mod. It's gonna, like, the energy, the bars just go down so slowly that... Oh, it's 15 rounds, bloody hell. I can't play 15 rounds of this. It's like you're hitting each other with, like, you know, the most padded gloves in the world. Alright, okay, so someone, the D-pad is its own thing, I'm afraid. So the D-pad on the KT-R1 is not great. It's quite, the problem is that it doesn't have a much, like it doesn't have much sort of maneuverability within the hole. Like, the hole seems too small for it. So it kind of doesn't pivot at all. You can press it down and it you know, it works. But it hardly moves, and it makes for a bit of a, you know, it's on your thumb. It's not great. It's quite harsh. I'd say not as harsh as, like, how should I say? Okay, not as harsh as this. This is a bit harsh. Or actually, this is not too bad. It's the RG35XX. The RG35XX OG, the original. That one's got quite a harsh D-pad. And this also has a bit of a weird D-pad, and generally people don't like it. For me, it's just about usable, so that's a bit of an issue with this. It hardly moves, like, it hardly pivots because the hole is a bit too small for it. Or it's just like, you know, the hole is just right for it. It doesn't move much. Okay, TMS is asking for Outrun 2016 or 2006. So guess what? I've actually played. There's a full video on YouTube, outside of my live section, where I play this game on the KT-R1. If you want to see that. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for this stream. So TMS, you can watch that Outrun test. And this was pretty interesting, actually, because we got a wide range of games tested, and some of them worked, like, really, really well. Some of them worked scarily well, actually, like 4 times upscale. Like, that's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna play one more game, actually. I'll play one more game, and that'll be Burnout Dominator, because I was playing it on the train earlier today. I'm always doing this. One more game. Andro38, welcome back. Yeah, some of those games upscale really well. Okay, let's go for Burnout Dominator. I know that people... I think I've seen people in the comments asking, you know, for me to play more Burnout, so that's fair enough. I do like Burnout. It's a good... It's good. It's a good game. Okay, what upscale am I at? Oh, I'm at 4 times upscale, okay. That might be too much. That could be too much. Oh, is it? Am I... Okay, am I doing this? 4 times upscale. Oh, we're doing this 4 times upscale, okay. So I turned the music off just for purposes of EA tracks. Not destroying my YouTube channel. Okay, supercharger's ready. Alright, wow, okay, I'm at 4 times upscale. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. And there are some cheats around, as you know, for Burnout 60 FPS. Unfortunately, I didn't get the cheats ready for this. Well, this stream. But I would be interested in seeing some Burnout at 60 FPS. Oh. Yeah, Angel38. I've seen that guy trying to flog these for 130. I do think that's a little bit high. Actually, it depends what model he's trying to sell, but yeah, it's. I do think that's a little bit high, but given that, what am I getting around here? Given the performance that you're getting for that price, it's not too bad. Not too bad. It's just the controls that are letting this this thing down. Okay, I want to... What's going on? Yeah, Angel38, maybe 100. Yeah, maybe 100. I did pay a lot more for mine, actually. But that's it. It is what it is. Pi Boy. Okay, so I've avoided. So there was a time when I was interested in Raspberry Pi emulation, but I heard that Raspberry Pis have really bad latency. So I don't know if that's true or not. That's why I've been kind of put off those devices. Okay, Maniac. What am I trying to do? Become a maniac. Okay, can I, like, take someone down? I'm not really interested in being a maniac. Okay, this is very fast. Very nice. So yeah, definitely this handheld plays Burnout very well. I can't actually believe I'm at 4 times. Because I thought that Burnout was one of those games which needed a bit more power and was not going to be able to upscale full all the way. But 4 times upscale is quite impressive on this device. Especially it doesn't have any fan or anything. I've hardly seen the FPS sort of move away from 100%, which is excellent. Let's burn out. Let's try and get a gold medal. Okay. Let's try and end this on a big one. I don't think I've even activated any of those like PSP speed hacks as well, emulator speed hacks, which is pretty impressive. Oh, I crashed. Okay, let's try and pick this back up. Okay, let's try and get this. Oh, I don't think I got it. Did I get it? It was close. Oh, no, okay, I was 1,000 off. Sutang Wong. Okay, this Sutang Wong. This device, generally about PSP and GameCube. It's not perfect. Definitely not perfect. Definitely not as good as the RG556, I think, or the definitely not as good as the RP4 Pro. But actually pretty damn good for PSP. I've been playing a lot of games today at 4 times upscale, and I feel like the PS2 emulation on this, I've tried it before. It tops out around like 1 and 1.5, similar to the RG556. Okay, Rusty, I'm afraid I can't answer that question. But yeah, you should abide by all local laws and respect the respect basically. All right, okay, so let's pack it up here. I've played a couple of a lot of racing games actually today, but yeah, did pretty well. I think the standout ones to me are this one for sure, Burnout, and the performance on Gran Turismo was quite good, and then I think LocoRoco looked really good on this screen, but I guess LocoRoco looks good on anything. All right, let's just find a game which I can put on quickly, which has no licensed music. Okay, let's finish up with I don't know. Something stupid. Let's finish up with. Oh, what's this? Oh, Split Second. What was Split Second? Split Second was this game where you could destroy the track, right? Okay, I kind of want to play this now. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, hang on, we've got time for one more game. Okay, this is also at a 4 times resolution, 4 times upscale. TMS, am I a fan of Dune 1984? David Lynch? Yes, I am actually. I think Dune 1984 is pretty good. Okay, again, another racing game that upscales very well. Split Second. So I don't remember playing this game. Maybe I played it on console. But yeah, this is also running well. And man, this handheld is quite good for PSP, even though it's not the right screen. Oh, there's a bit of a stutter there, but even though the aspect ratio doesn't seem to be quite right, it's quite good. Okay, let's drafting, do a bit of drafting. Oh shit. Can I just crash into him? No, it's not like Burnout. The price range of about £100. Is that what you're saying, someone? £100 device. to be honest, like, I don't have many devices around the £100 mark. It's a bit of a hard price range. Is it between 100 and 150? I guess. If you're saying 100 and 150, I think the RG556 is a good, like, it's a good all-rounder. I think this one is a bit hard to recommend purely because of the controls, but if you know what you're getting into, then it could be good because it's way more pocketable than anything else. You know, it's something you can, it's something you can carry around easily, and I do carry my I do carry my KT-R1 a lot. All right, I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Right, okay, let's just quickly answer the chat a little bit. So how do I do this? Okay, we need to build a tower. A tower of power. Okay. This is not going to work, isn't it? Alright. Is that going to work? Alright, okay. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, Andril38. I'm playing a lot. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing a lot of PSP at the moment. TMS asking about Dune 1984. I know about the alternate version where they recut it. Yeah, I do know about that, but to be honest, I think David Lynch's Dune is a bit of a hot mess, but it's quite a nice mess. I think just reading about it is enough for me. I don't need to watch that. Okay, so about $130, £130, sorry. It's not a lot. Like, I guess try and wait for some kind of sale on the RG556. If you're able to get one, like, because there was some people getting this on TikTok for really cheap, apparently. Excuse me. So that might be a way to get. I mean, try not to get scammed, but TikTok, there were some people getting RG556 for bloody cheap, and I don't know how they were doing it. Chemical Burrito, yeah, it is. So the KT guy is out of stock. If you want to buy one, there's that UK guy. But he's also, I think the KT-R1 guy is bringing out 200 units soon, and they're going to have the upgraded, apparently there's an upgraded screen and upgraded controls in that device. Yeah, I agree with what Chemical Burrito is saying. Like, the RG556 is an excellent buy at the lower budget. I feel like the RP4 Pro is a little bit. I think it's good, but it's in this strange place where it's not the cheapest and it's not the most powerful, and the screen is a bit. I mean, if it was your only device, then it's cool. And if it was a companion device to something like a Steam Deck, that's also cool because I like the format of the RP4 Pro. You know, it's really similar to this device. It's pocketable. It's nice, and it's really powerful, and everything. Like, the controls are better than the KT-R1 for sure. But it's a little bit expensive now. Maybe the RP4 normal. Is that an option? RP4 normal. Someone. Yeah. So someone. That sounds good. If you make the first order TikTok, you might be able to get a good discount. Yeah, Chemical Burrito, I agree with you. The screen, like, I'm a bit, like, I can use it. It's okay, and it's got better since the update, Chemical Burrito. But I do agree with you. You know, the screen, the response time is certainly not, not something that's not something that's that good. All right. Oh shit! If I just marked, oh no, I didn't. I thought I put a mark on my RGB 30. Alright, sorry TMS, I ignored your comment about Oliver Harper. I don't know who Oliver Harper is. I've got no idea who that is. I will say something about Dune. The Dune audiobooks are very good. They're quite good. I recommend the Dune audiobooks if you're interested in science fiction. All right, so let's wrap it up for this stream. I've got a feeling that the Dawson James jumping in there with a comment. Yeah, I feel like the next few weeks in handhelds are going to start to be insane. Because we've got RG28XX coming. Apparently we've got a new Miyoo device. And then we might have the Unicorn, which has the same chip as this one. So I feel like we're in a little bit of a calm before the storm in terms of new devices, which is pretty cool. Also, about 12 hours ago, I was featured on the Retro Handhelds podcast, which was pretty cool. So I'm not sure if you caught that. Yep, so that's about it. Yeah, RP4, but RP4 is still okay. Maybe I wonder if Odin 1 is worth recommendation to someone. So someone, is there the possibility of getting an Odin 1? An Odin 1. Okay. I wasn't exactly on the podcast, but the image of me, at the Ambonic thing was posted on. It was part of the RG28XX coverage, which Retro Handhelds had on their podcast. So there was a bit of. It wasn't that long actually. I thought it was going to be longer, because I spoke to Stubbs about it. Yeah, that one's at my work time as well. Ah, okay, someone. Okay, good. That's interesting. Someone that would be another possibility. I thought the Odin Light was meant to be good, but I never had an Odin Light on Odin 1. Yeah, I think you're right. Odin 1, I'm talking about like Odin Light or Odin Pro. I think it's the same thing. Yeah. All right. I think I will leave it there. Thank you so much for joining this strange stream where we looked at the KT-R1. So the KT-R1, just to recap, is a G99 device that not a lot of people bought. For sure, it came in like the guy was very brave to release this handheld all on his own, because he came out with so many SKUs, so many colors. Like there were just so many variations of this. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy device. There was a 4, 6, 8 GB version. There were multiple colors. There was a 4G and a Wi-Fi version. Like, so crazy. It has a SIM card slot here. I really don't like this actually. I prefer the normal SD card slots. It has a headphone jack. It had speakers which were really messed up. You had to fix them yourself. The controls, I think the sticks are okay, but the D-pad and buttons, the kind of like the response of them is not great. Some people don't like the clicky triggers, but yeah, and then you've got the front face buttons. So I've already talked about this device quite a bit on my channel, in the videos section. So go ahead and look at those as well if you want to know more about what I think about this device. All right, thanks a lot for joining. So shout out to someone, Dan Wiz, Dawson James, Ian, thanks so much. The Quizax Haderach, yep. Sutong Wong, Chemical Burrito, of course, Andrew38, thank you. Oh, I need to say a shout out to Craig Heller, very, very generous person, who bought me a coffee. There was also an anonymous person who bought me a coffee. Thank you so much as well. I don't know who that was. Wastir, I'm sorry I can't answer your question, but thanks for dropping by. Some people at the beginning of the stream I'll say hello to, like Steve Flaminger, the Tech Toy Tinkerer, NL Longplayers, Gerard, Brad. Hopefully you got your, hopefully you enjoyed your requests. Peter B, Spengler, Kyle is Agile, T-Tox, Sonny of course. Shout out to you. Rema Retro Game, thanks for coming by all the time. Larchero, Dan Wiz, Rehan Khan, all you guys, anyone who watched this stream, thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.